Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm going to do a reading on how this Mercury retrograde will affect you. I think it started today, technically on the 26th, depending where you are in the world, and it's ending on the 18th or 19th of October, and then there's another couple of weeks shadow period. And what I want to say with the Mercury retrograde, you can't really say, yeah, don't sign any contracts or anything like that, because that's just impossible. I would say be extra cautious, extra vigilant, pay attention or closer attention to details, especially in matters of communication. Anything written, whether it's contract or any sort of paperwork or even emails, texts, anything like that, double check that it's going where it's supposed to, double check, spelling, dates, numbers, or triple check. Double check, usually triple check during a Mercury retrograde. And expect people, situations, even thoughts and feelings that you once had to kind of come back around. And that happens because it's an opportunity for us to review in order to either make a change or complete something, okay? Or repair something. Depends, okay? Alright, all that being said, I'm not an astrologer. This is just what I know. Check with your favorite astrologer on more details on that. But what I thought I would do is pick a deck that you want to work with for your reading in terms of how the Mercury retrograde will affect you. And this is like a cross between a very general reading and closer to a personal one, because you get to choose a deck, you put your energy there and your intention. And we'll just do a spread and see what comes up depending on the suit I get. Mainly in the spread, we can see if it'll affect your love life more, or if it'll impact your work life or your money, anything like that. I'll keep an eye out for that as well. Okay, so all that being said, we have the Raven's Prophecy Tarot deck, we have the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, and we have the Crow Tarot deck. So take a second and see which one you're drawn to. Pick that deck in your mind, and we'll get started, okay? And I'll try to remember to do the timestamps. So we're going to start with the Raven's Prophecy Tarot deck. Okay, so let's see. How is group number 1 going to be affected by Mercury retrograde? How is group number 1 going to be affected by this Mercury retrograde? What they need to know? And advice for their highest good. I've already shuffled these prior, but here we go. The Chariot, Ace of Wands, and that's Harvey in the background if you hear him. The King of Coins crowning you. The Moon in the Foundation. The Star in the Past. Death card in the Outcome. And I'm going to clarify. The Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So we have Aries, Leo, Sag energy with the Queen of Wands. Also, something that you're very passionate about, something you're very attracted to. The situation, we have the Chariot. Travel, expect delays with travel, that's possible. Glitches with technology, double bookings, all that kind of stuff, right? So it could be Cancer energy, but it is the energy of movement, travel, getting a car for some. It could be quite literal, right? The challenge is the Ace of Wands. Taking action with something. It could be taking action for a new beginning where it's up to you to take charge of the situation. It could be making a choice of what it is that you're truly passionate about. In the Foundation, we have the Moon, so there's been some confusion around this. Also the energy of Cancer. There's been some confusion around this, okay? And I feel like there's been a long cycle with this particular person or this particular situation, because the Moon is an energy of cycles, right? On again, off again. Here they come, here they go. And that has created a lot of confusion for you. There's a lot of emotion there. You've put a lot of hopes on this. And in the past, we have the Star card. Aquarius energy, but in the past, this was a wish come true for you. Okay, you were living the dream quite literally when it comes to this person or this situation. And then I feel like this talks about distance. and the Chariot as well, distance. But there's still a lot of feelings there. There's a lot of passion there. Crowning you is the King of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I feel like you have a choice to make, group number one, between something that is very emotional. You have your emotions invested into it, but it's unstable because it's based on emotion, right? And they change. Or what you're looking at currently, a different choice that you have, something else you've been dealing with that is a lot more stable, grounded, realistic, reliable. And in the outcome, we have the Death card. You have to make a decision. One of them has to end, okay? In order for you to fully Chariot, go full speed ahead in the other direction, whatever that may be. So we have a few wands, a couple of wands, coins, and then a lot of majors. So that tells me that this could be any area of life, okay, that this affects you in. It's basically a choice between something you have a past with, you have a history with, it was a dream come true for you at one point in time, but it was mostly based on emotion. And that could be, you know, where you have feelings for the person, or you just have high hopes for the situation, or, you know, you just get kind of giddy and lose yourself in it, you know, that kind of energy. But it's not very grounded, it's not very realistic. And so as soon as you hit bumps in the road in the real world, it kind of dissipates, it kind of falls apart. That's one. The other, I feel it's something you're already dealing with. So it could be another job that you're dealing with, another person that you're dealing with, just a different choice, right? Take it as it makes sense to you. It's a different choice. But this, you've had chance to see that this is more stable. And like I say, it's reliable, okay? There's a different energy, because it's not to say that this is boring versus very passionate. It's not to say that. You can still be passionate about this. It's just a matter of you processing your emotion, why you were drawn to the past situation in the first place, and making a choice once and for all, I get, oh, okay, what do you want? Do you want this in your life, but it will just bring chaos and instability, potentially, right? Because that's what it's done in the past. Or do you want to make a different choice and go for something more stable? So let's just pull another round of cards to clarify. What's the Chariot? The Seven of Wands. Yeah, something that has been start and stop, and it has brought tension and conflict in your life. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. The challenge here is either a message will come in out of the blue, and that will kind of throw a spanner in the works, because I feel like most of you are set on this path, and then here comes the path with the Mercury retrograde as it does. The Moon and the Foundation, the Page of Swords, yeah, communication. There's communication coming in out of the blue with something that it left your life. It was beautiful when it was in your life, but it left your life. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. And broke your heart, pretty much, yeah. And now you're dealing with the King of Cups. Maybe you're dealing with the King of Cups, because we do have a lot of cups, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Six of Cups crowning you with the King of Coins. What are you doing? They want attention. So yeah, you're like, okay, I was set in this direction, but then here are all these thoughts, or here's this person from the past, or here's these thoughts from the past, or these emotions from the past that I'm feeling because of something I read or something I receive as a message. And now I really have to think about this. And then with the Death card in the outcome, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands, the Sun. I'm still not clear which one you're choosing. That's why I keep clarifying. The Three of Wands. One more. And the Empress. A lot of majors. Oh yeah, he's found a mouse now. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is intense. This is a soul connection, a soul tie. Someone you have a lot of history with. There's still feelings there, there's still passion there. It's just a matter of, is that the best choice for me at this point? Because I keep getting hurt. I keep getting my hopes up and then getting hurt. I keep getting my hopes up and then getting hurt. And it just brings chaos and instability in my life. So in the grander scheme of things, is it worth it? Yes, I'm very attracted to it. I'm very passionate about it. But is it worth it, right? Is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Is this what I want to do for the long term? So I feel like you've got some big decisions ahead of you, Group 1. The High Priestess is here to tell you to listen to your intuition. You always hear this with High Priestess, but it also tells you already know the answer in this situation. You already do. If it's a matter of, have they changed? Will it work? You know, is it different this time? You already know the answers to those questions. The Four of Wands, I feel like for some of you, it's split. For some of you, you will kind of go back to this person from the past. Allow them to come home, as it were, quite literally or metaphorically. And then you have this new cycle with the Sun card and the Three of Wands, with new expectations, with positivity, with optimism, confidence, excitement. That may result in a pregnancy, or it just brings abundance, expansion into your life. So I feel like, yeah, for some of you, you're going back to the past. And I don't know about long term, but it looks like this time is a little bit different. It's a little bit more mature energy, more grown-up energy with the Empress there, if that was an issue before. And for others of you, I feel like you're ending the past cycle because you're choosing the Four of Wands, what it is that gives you stability, which is the King of Coins energy. And you're fully diving into that with the Sun card and the Three of Wands, and making that your priority and making that your source of happiness and abundance. Taurus? Yeah, Taurus and Libra energy with the Empress is what I hear. Okay? So, that's group number 1. I hope that helps you. And remember, you have your free will. This is just looking at potential scenarios, potential outcomes. It's all down to you to make the choices that are best for you. Okay? So, that's group number 1 done. Let me find a place to put this. Cool. Group number 2, the Deviant Moon Tarot deck. And listen, guys, what do the people in group number 2 need to know about how Mercury retrograde will affect them, and advice for their highest good? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So for group number 2, I feel like the Mercury retrograde will affect your money. I hear 8th house with this. Investments, money. I also get, yeah, just work, career. So let's see. Group number 2. How will Mercury retrograde affect them, and what do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, here we go. The 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands in the foundation, the 9 of Pentacles in the past, and the 4 of Wands in the outcome. And remember, we'll clarify. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius. I keep hearing Taurus. Aquarius, maybe that's this Queen of Pentacles. Aquarius, Gemini. Oh my god, all the signs are just... You're confused about something, group number 2. You can't put your finger on it. It's like you know the information, you just can't get to it in your own head or clarify it. Maybe that's the Ace of Swords as a challenge. Seeing things clearly. But the King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And under that we have the Fool. Yeah, you're confused about something. You have to speak up. You have to make a decision, but you're confused and you don't know what you're going to say with the Ace of Swords. So be extra careful in matters of communication. Coming into the situation, we have the 5 of Cups. So there has been some sort of loss, some sort of disappointment, maybe a breakup, loss of a job, loss of money. And And it's just left you very, very down and disappointed. And it could be with the Five of Cups that the Mercury retrograde talks about this person or the situation offering to come back around, either to make amends, or they're saying, it's to make amends, but actually they're still going to ask for more support. I feel like in the past with the Nine of Pentacles, this person, you supported this person, you helped this person, whether it's with money, a place to stay, a listening ear, right? They always came to you with their problems, or just love and affection. You nurtured this person. And I feel like that's where the loss comes from, because either they took off, the Ten of Wands, something ended. They took off, they may have taken some money from you, they may have taken property or assets, or just, they've depleted your resources. It could be financial, emotional, whatever. And now they're trying to talk to you about coming back. The Queen of Pentacles is on the mind. We have the Nine of Pentacles going to the Queen of Pentacles, and the next energy would be the Empress. Oh my God. That's my boys in the background. If you can hear them, destroying my house. So you've gone from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. This is what this person sees. They see, since I've been gone, group number 2 has leveled up. They're making more money than they did. They're in a better place. They live in a better place. They have a better job. They're even more attractive to me. But it's about what you can give them. And again, that can be money, quite literally, for a lot of you, but it can also be love, affection, support, unconditional, whatever, okay? They're trying to talk to you with the Four of Wands about coming home, coming back home, reconciling, starting over, talking about commitments, and we'll see if they mean it, okay? The challenge is you're not sure what to do in the situation because of the past, because there's a lot of history there. You've already put a lot into the situation, and you are left with the loss, pretty much. So let's clarify. What's this Five of Cups? Yeah, the Page of Cups. They're trying to talk to you. Someone's reaching out to you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. There's still emotion attached to the situation, so it's either, it's someone you care about, right? It could be family member, sibling, or an ex, right? Or if it's a job, you still love the job, it's just this person messed up, or the company messed up and mistreating you. The Ace of Swords is the challenge. Yeah, Six of Cups. We're gonna say the Six of Cups in every spread. Definitely communication is affected for you, group number 2. So pay close attention. I can't even get my words out. I can't think straight, and that's very much Mercury retrograde energy. And it looks like it's impacting your communication and your ability to think straight, to get your thoughts organized, to get focused. Yeah, the challenge, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords. Someone's talking to you about coming back, trying again, starting over, making friends again, reconciling, making amends. Someone's offering to make amends. The Ten of Wands in the foundation is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person, you were not aware of their true intentions in the past. I feel like you were in your own little happy place when it comes to you and this person or situation. Everything's good, everything's going great, we're both, pulling our weight, we're both doing what we are supposed to, we're on mutual ground, mutual support, mutual feelings, whatever. And it completely, Five of Cups, it completely destroyed you when they walked away, because not only was the financial loss there, the loss of resources of any other kind, but it was the shock of, how could I not have seen, Eight of Swords, that their true intentions, pretty much, right? For some, I feel like this person, I'm not getting necessarily lies, deceit, manipulation. I just get, they saw what you were thinking and they just allowed you to think that, right? It's like they never corrected you. If it's to do with the job, it's like the implication was, if I work hard on this project and do all that overtime, they're going to give me that promotion. And the way they talk to you and in the conversations you both had, you and the boss or whatever, it was implied, but it was never said outright. That's what they saw you believing that, and they saw you working towards that, and they allowed you to believe that, but they never actually said it. And so when you go to them and say, so what's going on with that? Because I thought, this was going to be my promotion. They just look at you and say, well, we never really discussed that, did we? I never really said that, did I? You know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm getting here. The Nine of Pentacles in the past, the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you gave your all to the situation. Everything you had, you gave to the situation or to this person. And I feel like one day, it feels like one day they woke up and they said, you know what, I want something different. Yeah, and they just took off. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. The Queen of Pentacles crowning you. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Honestly, I did not have this problem communicating. You can hear my voice breaking for group number 1, and I don't think I'll have it for group number 3. Water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's still a lot of mutual interest, mutual feelings, mutual respect and admiration here. I do feel like this person's trying to make things right, because I'm not seeing any deceit yet. Let's look at the Four of Wands in the outcome. Here we go, Seven of Swords. That's why I said yet. Six of Pentacles. So this is what they're talking about. I want to come in, I want to make things right. I want to have a balanced relationship. I want to do my part, have give and take in the situation. Eight of Pentacles. I want to work on this with you. Guys, I can't talk. The Nine of Wands. I want to fight for this. I'm not going to give up on this. Don't give up on us. And the Ten of Swords. Nope. Don't take them back. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. I don't like that Seven of Swords there. That is my manipulation card. And even though it's not evil, right, energy, I'm not getting them being like an evil person, but they're like, I know what to say. I know what they want, and I know what to say to get them to take me back type of thought process that's going on. I know they want me to say that it will be balanced. I know they want me to say that I'll work on this and I'll fight for it. But it ends in the Ten of Swords. So if you thought the Ten of Wands energy was bad when they left last time, the Ten of Swords is worse. It's a lot worse. You don't want to go from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Swords energy. You don't want to go. You don't want to go there. Okay, you don't want to do that. That's a dark place. And it not only is it a dark place, but you will end up blaming yourself. Okay. In the past, it was a matter of how did I not see this? Now it will be, I knew this, and I still chose to let them come back. I knew better, and I still did it. So that place of self-blame and self-loathing, okay, I'm going to say it, and the guilt, that will eat you up, okay? So group number 2. Watch out. Do not trust this person again. Do not do it, okay? Because to them it's not a big deal. That's what I'm getting. That's why I'm not getting that they're evil particularly, but to them it's not a big deal. So what if I come back and take some more time, energy, love from you, and then I kind of change my mind and take off again? It's not a big deal, but it just destroys you, right? So speaking of destroying, those are my boys again. Yeah, so group number 2. What? He's about to jump on the table in a minute. Group number 2. No. Just no. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. King of Pentacles. There's a different 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Wait. Don't. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's gonna knock the camera. Oh, give me strength. Okay. Dear sweet Jesus. Alright. There's a better option for you. You just kind of have to wait this out. Okay? Do not communicate to this person. Do not. I think they opened the door. And you can hear my If you can hear my washing machine going, let me try to shut the door. They don't really let me shut the door. Because usually they just go and see, oh, why is that door shut? I want to see what's behind it. Okay. There's a better option for you, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, if you wait this out. So, group number 2, Mercury retrograde. Anyone that comes back to you, talking about making amends, talking about, I want to fight for this. They might literally say that. And I want to work on this, right? Don't give up on us. They'll say that. Do not talk to that person. Do not take them back. Stall if you have to. If you can't, just block them as soon as they reach out. That would be the safest bet, if you ask me. Block, delete, no, message them, go to hell. I don't know, okay? Something where they understand that you're not open to communication. But nothing says that, then ignore, right? And block. So up to you what you do there. But do not try your hardest, I know it's not easy, not to go back, not to let this person back inside your heart, not to let this person back inside your mind. Because as soon as Mercury goes direct, off the bat, you'll feel different about this. You won't feel that strong pull towards it. It'll be a little less. And then once Mercury's out of shadow period, so towards the end of October is what I'm getting. Early November. There's this earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, whether that's their sun, their moon, their rising, I don't care. That is so much better for you. Stable, balanced, fair. They will want to invest in you as much as you invest in them. They will want to protect you, nurture you just as much as you nurture them. Okay? So I'll leave it there. It's up to you what you want to do. But you got some big messages here of caution. Maybe that's why I couldn't communicate, because they're telling you do not communicate, do not engage in conversation. That's why I was losing my voice, maybe. Okay? But just be careful. Just be careful. Oh man, they flew everywhere. Okay, bear with. So I saw the Emperor. I think I got them all. I saw the Emperor. I saw the Nine of Cups. The Empress and Justice. There we go. Someone's coming home. A true pair. Nine of Cups. It's a wish come true. And we'll see what else. For some of you, that's just a direct message. Dear sweet Lord. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You haven't seen this person, you haven't spoken to this person in a very long time. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. Here they come, they want to talk to you. Out of the blue. Okay. Let's do a proper spread. Those can be separate messages if they're not tying into the actual spread. Take them as separate messages, direct messages to you if they make sense. Group number 3. What does group number 3 need to know? Four of Cups. Yeah, I want to get off again. Group number 3. What does group number 3 need to know about the Mercury retrograde? How will it affect them? And advice for their highest good. For group number 3. Okay. Group number 3. Yeah, it's very, someone's very excited. Ace of Cups. There we go. Four of Wands. Can I come home? Eight of Wands. Messages, communication, out of the blue. Eight of Cups. They took off, they want to come back. Queen of Swords. It was a very bad breakup, separation, divorce. Three of Pentacles. They want to work on this with you. And the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. You see the repeating patterns. That's the Mercury retrograde energy, and then we get slightly different details for each scenario. I mean, it feels positive, but we'll clarify. The Lover's at the bottom of the deck with the Fool. Someone wants to take a chance on you again, on the two of you. It feels romantic for group number 3 mostly, I have to say. Maybe it's because I also have that Ace of Cups there. But it doesn't have to be just romantic. That's why I'm reading the energies and you take it as it makes sense to you. Because it's emotion. And we put emotion in everything. We put emotion in our work. Someone's going to fumble over their words because they want to talk to you so bad. And they've thought about everything they want to say. And they just want to get it out in one go. So you don't interrupt them. You don't block them. Does that make sense? So expect either a long ass email where they're just putting it all in there, right? Not giving you the chance to cut them off or whatever. They just want to get it all out. Or expect someone to call you or they start talking to you and it's like they just keep talking for half an hour straight, okay? Okay, Charlie's in the chair with me. Here we go. Yeah, an outpouring of emotion. Someone's just pouring their heart out, everything they have in one go, because they want to make sure you hear it all. They're afraid you're going to cut them off. They're afraid you're not going to listen to them. They're afraid you're not going to give them the chance to express themselves. Four of Wands, it's about, can I come home? And I feel like for some it is literal. There's been a separation, there's been a breakup, there's been a divorce. Can I come home? For some, it's literal. For others of you, you are home to this person. You feel like home to this person. Can I come home means, can you love me again? Can you give me another chance? I get a lot of sadness, sorrow, regret from this person. They've blamed themselves for what happened in the past. And they've punished themselves by not allowing themselves to reach out to you, I get that they've punished themselves somehow. But they can't do it anymore. It's like yeah. 8 of Cups in the past. Someone just detached, walked away. Just let something go, you know? They just let it go because they felt like it was too much for them. They couldn't handle it. They just let it go. They just let you go, let the situation go. They stopped trying. They stopped investing. And so that led to Queen of Swords. You feeling, and this could be vice versa, but you just take it as it makes sense. You feeling hurt, stabbed in the back, betrayed, because you're like, I'm still in it. I was still in it. I was still trying. You just took off. You just left. And here's the message out of the blue. And again, it's either a long one, it's multiple ones, one after the other, just to make sure they get it all out. In the outcome, we do have the 3 of Pentacles. We're going to clarify. The 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. It is an energy of let's meet in the middle and let's work together because we have the same goal. Okay? So let's do some clarifying here. The Ace of Cups in the current situation. The Emperor, here he is. So we saw the Emperor, we saw the Empress, and we saw the Lovers. It's definitely a soulmate relationship. And listen, that means it's difficult. Because soulmates come into our lives to trigger us so that so that they help us learn a lesson about ourselves. Their purpose is to come in and trigger us. So practically, their purpose is to come in and hurt us in some way. Because we learn through pain in this lifetime, right? We don't learn lessons when it's all nice and beautiful and no problem. We learn when we are hurt, right? Hopefully. So here's that person. But they show up as the Emperor. And I feel like it's important that the cards flew out even before I laid out the spread. The Emperor and the Empress. That tells me that there has been maturing, growing up, learning of the lessons and integrating the lessons. So let's see. The 4 of Wands, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Someone has taken a long time They've tried to avoid doing this. And once they started thinking about it again, it's almost like it started forming a plan in their mind. Not in a scheming way, but it's like, if I were to reach out, what would I say? And from that, it was, okay, so if I said that, what would they say? And what would I say after that? And what would I do after that? So it started to come together in their own minds of how they would approach you. The Eight of Cups in the past, the Two of Wands. Yeah, someone chose a different path. Someone chose to walk away. Someone chose to, this could be, where they moved out. They chose a different person. They chose a different party. If it was a matter of, you were talking to them and their friends were talking to them, or their friends and family, and they chose to listen to their friends and family as opposed to be loyal to you and your relationship and give it their all in there. They chose to listen to other parties and kind of take off. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where the betrayal comes from. The feeling of betrayal with that Queen of Swords. So I'm not necessarily getting, that they cheated or whatever. They may have sabotaged things. Queen of Swords in the past. Yeah, the Six of Wands. It's like someone would just decided, you know what, I'm going to think about myself. You were thinking about the both of you and how can you work on this and how can you fix this. And they were like, you know what, I've had enough. I have to put myself first. I want to be free. I don't want to do this anymore. It was all about them with the Six of Wands. And that's where the betrayal comes from. Eight of Wands crowning you. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Something coming back around with the infinity symbol there. Someone taking action. And we have the King of Wands and then the Emperor. So again, that just confirms to me they've grown up. They've learned some difficult lessons in the time you have been apart. And they want to take action with this. They want to take charge and take responsibility, I hear, as well. Because that was an issue in the past. You have the Six of Wands to the King of Wands to the Emperor. They were very childish in the past, self-involved. So it was all about them, their way or the highway. Bit of a narcissist, right? I have to say it, male or female, don't care. What you're going to see now, because this is how we see things, our perspective, right? What's crowning us, it's in front of us. You're going to see them as a king, okay? So a little bit grown up, a little bit more mature, more willing to take responsibility for their own actions, good or bad. More willing to take control, more willing to make decisions. That's what you will see compared to what you know from the past. And I get what they actually are is the Emperor. Okay. Three of Pentacles in the outcome. The Nine of Cups again. Wish fulfilled, a yes answer. The Knight of Swords. There might be some... This either means... not necessarily rehashing the past, but giving them a little piece of your mind. But it could also mean once you say yes, things move very quickly. Ace of Swords, a lot of communication. It's honest communication, honest conversations here. If we're going to do this, let's do it right. Let's be honest. Let's put everything on the table. Two of Cups. A mutual partnership, balance, what you wanted in the first place, but they weren't able to give you that because they were all about themselves at that time. Now they have learned how to open up. They have learned how to trust someone else. They have learned how to love, I feel. They have learned how to be a true partner. The Nine of Swords, and I'll clarify. The Four of Cups. Yeah, there's a fear of, I don't want it to end the way it did before. I don't want it to be the same old, same old. I'm afraid of getting hurt. So what I will say with this, the Five of Wands, a lot of conflict from the past in the world. The issue was, Two of Pentacles, the issue was this person's indecision and they listen to other people They weren't mature enough to make up their own minds. They were listening to other people. Okay, because we have the Five of Wands, Two Pentacles. And that's why they were always one foot in, one foot out, because they didn't know what they wanted. So they couldn't fully commit to it because they didn't know what they wanted. Does that make sense? If you want this to work this time, it can. But with the world, it's important to have conversations about the past. Not hash it all out, because that will kill it. Kill this opportunity, I mean. Have an honest conversation about your expectations. Don't bring up the past. Don't dig it back up. You're different people, so talk on the level that you're at now. And then complete that cycle of the past and start over fresh. What that means is start over as if it's a brand new relationship and you're just getting to know one another again. Because in the beginning of a relationship, you don't meet the parents right away. You don't meet the friends right away. It's just about the two of you for a while until you learn about each other, until you create that bond and you solidify that bond that you are then ready to present to the world. So this time around, this can work. I'm getting genuine intention, genuine feelings, genuine conversations here. It can work if you treat it as a brand new thing. And that's easier said than done, because we can say, yeah, okay, let's start from scratch and let's just get to know each other. But you don't realize how easy it is to fall back into old patterns of how you view the person, how you relate to the person, what you expect from the person. So isolate the two of you from the world. Isolate your new relationship from the world for a time. And just focus on your relationship. The both of you will solely focus on your relationship. And then see where it goes from there. Okay? Allow it to unfold. Treat it as something new. Isolate yourselves from the world. And just let it be what it is. And you'll have more information of if it can last or if you want to walk away. If it's, going back into old patterns. Alright? I'm getting mostly romance with this group, I have to say. It could also be, a close one-on-one connection of any other kind. There's a lot of wants here, so it can be something that impacts. It's what you're passionate about. Sometimes that translates into our careers. Sometimes that translates into our love lives. Sometimes it translates into your own business. But there's an offer, something where it was offered to you before and they went with someone else in the end, for whatever reason. Someone was more popular or better known or a bit of a star in the department or whatever, even though they weren't half as good as you, but they went with them. And now they're coming back to you because that person did not work out. They had no idea what they're doing, and it kind of came to light, right? When they put the spotlight on them, everything showed. And now they're coming back to you. And they're offering you the contract, the job, the promotion. And it's up to you to decide. Because you have other options with the Five of Wands there. You might have been in the Four of Cups. You might have been already interviewing for other things or applying to other things. You're in a different situation, so you have a choice with the Two Pentacles of do you go back to this or stay where you are, and it will be up to you to decide what you want to do. But again, I feel like the offer is genuine this time. Genuine, thought out, a little bit planned, right? In a healthy way. Like, it's not someone just impulsively saying something to you. They've thought this out. They've done some numbers. They've done some budgeting. They've done a business plan. They've done you know what I mean? Okay, so that has been your Mercury retrograde reading. If you feel drawn to watch more than one group, by all means do so. If you resonate with more than one deck, by all means take the messages if they make sense to you, if they apply to you. At the end of the day, you see, we'll all be dealing with similar energies, similar situations, because that is what Mercury retrograde is about. It's just the details that will be different. And at the end of the day, you have your free will to decide what you want to do in any situation, right, that may arise. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But yeah, let me know which group you chose, if it made sense to you, if it helped you in any way. Let me know, okay? So I'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you all for your wonderful support. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.